Have you ever thought about what it truly means to age well? Many of us have heard the common advice to stay active, keep moving, and never slow down. But what if I told you that doing less could actually lead to feeling better and living longer, especially after the age of 70? In today's video, we will explore 3 simple yet powerful practices that can transform how you experience your golden years. These are not the usual tips you might have heard before. In fact, the third practice might just be the answer you've been searching for. Stick with me until the end, and you will discover how to gain more energy and find deeper satisfaction in your everyday life, no matter your age. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bloom and Nourish. Before we dive in, I would appreciate it if you could like this video. Your support helps me share valuable lessons about aging. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. If you enjoy this video, please comment with a 1, and if not, comment with a 0 so I can improve my content for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The Art of Mindful Rest. Let me share a story that changed my view on wellness. A few months ago, I met David, a 75-year-old former marathon runner at a community center in Chicago. His journey taught me how important it is to find balance between activity and rest. David had always believed that being active was the key to good health. Every day was filled with morning runs, afternoon tennis matches, and evening walks. He was always on the move, convinced that more activity meant better health. However, despite his busy schedule, David started feeling exhausted. His joints ached, and his blood pressure began to rise. It was a wake-up call. An unexpected injury forced David to slow down, leading him to discover what he calls his golden formula, the art of mindful rest. Initially, resting felt strange to him. He had spent his life thinking that constant movement was essential for health. But after stepping back, he learned that rest is not about doing nothing. It's about doing less, but with intention and purpose. David isn't alone in this realization. Dr. Sarah Johnson, an expert on aging at the Mayo Clinic, has conducted research showing that older adults who practice what she calls strategic rest experience better health than those who are always on the go. After age 70, our bodies need more recovery time. This isn't laziness. It's smart care for our bodies. So what does mindful rest look like in practice? Every morning, David sets aside 15 minutes to sit quietly on his porch with a cup of coffee, simply watching the world wake up around him. This small act has transformed his day. He now feels more energized and focused. Throughout his day, David incorporates short breaks, what experts call strategic rest periods, between activities. For example, after running errands, he takes 10 minutes to breathe deeply or enjoy a moment of stillness before moving on to his next task. These pauses act like a reset button for his mind and body. Since adopting these restful practices, David's sleep has improved significantly. His blood pressure has normalized, and he feels more energetic overall. He still enjoys playing tennis, but now does so with greater energy and appreciation for the game. Let's try something together. Take a deep breath with me and close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Feel how your body rests against your chair or couch and take a moment to appreciate this stillness. This brief pause is not about doing nothing. It's about giving yourself time to reset. Rest is not the opposite of activity. It makes meaningful activity possible. When well rested, everything becomes easier, your movements feel smoother, and your mind clearer. Research shows that people who incorporate mindful rest into their daily lives report a 40% increase in energy levels. If you're interested in trying this for yourself, start small tomorrow morning by taking just 5 minutes to sit quietly before diving into your day. This is your first step towards mastering mindful rest. Number 2. Simple joys for deeper satisfaction. Have you ever wondered what happens when you slow down enough to notice life's little things? It's like stepping off a treadmill of constant motion and taking a moment to breathe deeply. When we rush through life chasing big goals and achievements, we often miss out on the beauty found in simple moments. Let me share Linda's story from Denver, a woman who taught me how to find joy in small things. Linda spent most of her life as a high-powered executive driven by ambition. Even after retiring at 73, she filled her calendar with grand plans until she decided to start a small garden on her patio. At first glance, it seemed too simple to matter, just a few pots of herbs and flowers. However, as she watered her plants each morning, Linda began noticing things she had overlooked: the sunlight glistening on dewdrops and how leaves swayed gently in the breeze. It was as if a new world opened up right outside her door. These tiny moments filled Linda with lasting joy, a stark contrast to the fleeting satisfaction she felt from achieving major milestones throughout her career. Research shows that people over 70 who find joy in simple daily experiences report 60% higher life satisfaction than those constantly chasing big achievements. So how can we start experiencing this joy ourselves? Linda calls these moments happiness anchors. Here are 3 practices you can try. 1. Morning marvels. Each morning, take a moment to find something small that catches your attention, whether it's sunlight spilling across your pillow or the aroma of your coffee. 2. Sensory moments. Throughout your day, pause to engage one of your senses fully. Feel the texture of your favorite sweater or listen to the sound of rain. 3. Connection. Spots create regular moments of connection with others or yourself, like calling a friend while enjoying tea or visiting a local cafe where everyone knows your name. These practices not only improve our mood, but also enhance our overall well-being by changing how our brains work. Now, let's take another moment together. Look around you right now. What small thing brings you joy? Perhaps it's something you usually take for granted, but can appreciate more deeply today. Linda now says that her happiest moments are not found in big events, but rather in her morning garden ritual and enjoying fresh herbs she grew herself. She realized that joy is not something we have to chase. It's something we can simply notice around us every day. By practicing these simple joys regularly, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have: the warmth of sunshine on our skin or the laughter shared with friends over coffee. Number 3. Living with gratitude. Finally, let's talk about gratitude, a powerful tool for enriching our lives at any age. I met Bob at a cozy coffee shop in Boston when he was 84 years old. He showed me how gratitude can transform our perspective on life. Every morning at 7 a.m. sharp, Bob sits at his favorite table by the window, sipping coffee, while writing in his notebook filled with simple notes of gratitude. Today's coffee tastes especially good. Sarah called. Her voice always makes me smile. Or, watch the sunrise. What a beautiful start. Bob has learned that true richness comes from appreciating what we already have rather than constantly seeking something new or bigger. Studies show that people over 70 who practice gratitude regularly tend to have stronger immune systems and better heart health. Bob's morning ritual is simple yet profound. Before opening his notebook each day, he takes 3 slow sips of coffee while reflecting on one thing he appreciates in that moment. Gratitude isn't just about feeling thankful, it's about noticing what brings us joy, even on tough days. As Bob wisely puts it, the real treasure is appreciating what's already here. To wrap up our discussion today, remember that aging doesn't mean slowing down in life. Rather, it means finding smarter ways to live fully through mindful rest, appreciating simple joys, and cultivating gratitude every day. Bob's approach highlights how gratitude can shift our focus from what's missing in our lives to celebrating what we already possess. This shift isn't just beneficial for mental health, it's backed by science as well. Research indicates that practicing gratitude can lead to improved sleep quality and reduced feelings of anxiety and depression among older adults. Let's try an exercise together. Think about one thing you're grateful for right now. Maybe it's a warm cup of tea or a call from an old friend, and hold on to that feeling for just a moment longer than usual. Feel how it warms your heart. Gratitude helps us stay grounded in reality while reminding us of life's blessings, even when challenges arise. As we conclude today's discussion on aging gracefully after 70 through mindful rest, embracing simple joys, and living with gratitude, remember this: aging is not merely about growing older, it's an opportunity for deeper connection with ourselves and those around us. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, taking time for mindful rest each morning, appreciating life's little wonders throughout your day, and cultivating gratitude, you can enhance not only your physical health, but also enrich your emotional well-being. So let these principles guide you as you navigate through life's journey. Thank you for watching today. If you've found these insights helpful or have personal experiences you'd like to share regarding aging gracefully, please leave a comment below. Your thoughts matter greatly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.